welcome to MQW Driving School YouTube channel. We're back again with other videos. This time Horsforth Leeds driving test route number 2. The result of this video is pass. We also know this route as airport test route in Horsforth. You move the car from 30 mph speed road and you take the first road on the right, 20 mph speed road. Now the examiner will try to find the places for you to stop on the street, because as this route is called airport test route in Horsforth, they will not get any chance to stop the car there, like pulling and moving off, because of the country lanes. So they try to do as much moving and stopping at the start of the test. So this street you're gonna do about 2-3 moving and stoppings. Soon the examiner gonna find some slotted like up the hill, so he can check your hill start. So he will ask you to move up, pull up on the left side anywhere safe, and then drive when you're ready. Now the examiner gonna look for second moving and stopping, which can be moving at angle. So they can look for a car where they can easily ask you to pull up on the left side before you reach the parked car, and they will say thank you, drive on when you're ready. That is called move at angle exercise. That is different move off, and before the move off was hill start move off. So one hill start move off, uphill start move off, and one moving at angle move off. These are the compulsory 2 moving and stopping they must do in the test. Roughly they do about 5-6 times moving and stopping. Now because it's a country lane test route, airport country lane test route, there is no car park on this test route. So when they take you in this route, majority of the time they will say pull up on the right, reverse 2 car length back, or they will say stop the car in front of the car and try to do the reverse parking, parallel parking. In this exercise they're doing the reverse parking, and that means you stop before the car and then you stop next to the car and bring the car back on a safe location on the left, park reasonable close to the curb, finish within 2 car length, and drive when you're ready. Make sure look all 360-degree around your car before you move off and start. It's like a moving and stopping exercise, same like moving at angle. You do this moving at angle at the start, and then when you finish the exercise you do it again, moving at angle to move back again. So technically whenever you get the parallel parking, reverse parking, you have to do moving at angle exercise twice. So that way moving at angle can be checked twice. So make sure look everywhere 360-degree while you're doing the exercise. Make sure you look at the back of your window more, because you're driving backward. So you look backward, reverse window, don't use the back camera, don't use the back mirror. You can have a glance, but look mainly at the back window and look 360-degree all around the car. In this test there was a van waiting at the back, so the student was taking so long and he thinking the van will go first, then he will start. But the examiner have to say van is waiting for you, so don't wait for him, just finish your exercise. So that way he have to finish after the examiner say, but the examiner was trying to help him to that way both can go, the van can go and he can finish as well. Otherwise he was waiting without any reason, so he was not getting the clips from the van. So but he was doing very good, so examiner was looking that he know what he's doing. So after you finish this parallel parking, they will say move when you're ready and then normally at the end of the road they take the right turning, which is downhill and meeting traffic situations. In downhill they will maybe again ask you to pull up on the left side and move when you're ready, but this time call downhill hill start. So but can be another moving and stopping exercise in downhill. And sometimes they try to finish the maneuver at the start of the test, like in the beginning of the test, and when they take you at the end of this road, take a right turning, you are on the 20-mile zone. So every road this time is 20 miles per hour, and then examiner maybe stop you on the left side, and then he may be or she may be going to start your sat nav driving, because in this route you don't get the sign driving, you always get the sat nav driving if you get that route, because there's no signs available to see and follow, so it will be sat nav driving more likely. So they're going to ask you maybe some places to park up on the left side, and they will say now follow the sat nav from here, or maybe they already have set the sat nav for you from the start and they did not click the button to start and drive, and now they will say please park up on the left side, and then they will press the button and say now you follow the sat nav and until I guide you. So that is very common thing they do all the time if they come on this route. So at this point your meeting traffic will start. When you go down the hill on the bend to the right, this is your meeting situation, and this is where many people fail in the test because they don't look what's not coming on the bend. These cars are always parked here, and that's why the meeting situation can be very tight. So whoever do this test route, make sure be ready for the meeting situation here. Now you're going out of the 20-mile zone and entering in 30 mile per hour speed. So in this road, when they come here, they have a choice. They can go left. After some time, there's a street go up and left, or they can go straight ahead towards the Horsforth station, and then they take the left, because both will meet on the same roundabout. That is why it doesn't matter. So they maybe take this left turning and go up, or they can maybe go straight ahead, end of the road, then they take turn left, and then they reach the roundabout. Now this is a T junction, and that is the Horsforth station on the right. So sometimes taking the car out can be very busy, so very careful. This road again, waiting traffic situation, a lot of parked cars all the time because of the shops, and you're approaching the roundabout and you're hardly going to see any sign of the roundabout. There's a one triangle on the left, but you're going to be too busy doing meeting traffic in these situations like clearance and awareness planning meeting situation that you're hardly going to see any triangle sign on the left. So remember, when you come to this part with the Tesco on the right, a lot of shops, you going towards the roundabout. Everybody get confused on that roundabout because this roundabout have total 4 exits. And when the sat nav say go right of the roundabout, third exit, people sometimes go 3 o'clock to the right. But your right turning third exit is more like 1 o'clock. If you treat the roundabout like a clock, it's more like a 1 o'clock. Total 4 exits. So remember this roundabout. So when they say 3, don't just assume is always going to be your right shoulder at 3 o'clock. Sometimes it can be right, but it's like a 1 o'clock. So mirror signal right, position right. This is number 1 exit. This street is number 2 exit. And after this pub, now this is your 3. Mirror signal left 3. So that is more like 1 o'clock. Now, after some time, the examiner may be gonna say you to take a right turning into the next road where the red car just came out from, and then setup maybe say take a right turning. So simple mirror signal right and take your right turning. You was on 30-mile road, you still on 30 mile per hour road, and then after this some time this 30 mile per hour road going to become 40 mile per hour road, and that is where you get more narrow, more tight. When you get this, when you see this white painted line in the center of the road, that means the road is enough for two cars to fit in. And when you don't see the white line, that means you're getting narrow and narrow, and that is where you get challenges where you're driving on the country lanes and you have to deal with the meeting traffic situation sometimes, and you have to drive on 40 mile per hour road as a country lane driving. This road go towards the Leeds and Bradford airport, and then after that you go behind the runway in Eden area. Now when you drive on the country lanes on the bend, make sure you get very careful from this bend, and when you see the warning signs that the hazard is coming ahead, or you see the bend signs, careful for that. But the student done it very well. You can fluctuate with your speed, drive appropriately according to the road condition, traffic condition. Like now you got less visibility on the bend, just go slow a little bit. Soon you get good visibility, check your mirrors, increase the speed again. And when you get the car, like a meeting situation, again check mirrors, slow down. When no car, check mirrors, speed up again. So just like fluctuate yourself up and down according to the situations. The examiner will look for the right decision at the right timing is more important. And always remember, if you drive in the country lane 40 mile per hour road, it does not mean that you have to drive on 40 mile per hour road on the same speed. You just drive maximum on that speed and do not drive slow without the reason. So for example, if the conditions are very clear, do not drive slow. Now you coming towards the left turning, and that is the left turning they're going to ask you to do, and this is where the speed will change from 40 to 30, and you're going a little bit close to the airport entrance. When you get close to the airport entrance, there is a junction. There is a very clear sign say give way. SatNav maybe did not recognize this junction and that's ask you to continue straight ahead. So it does not mean you're just going straight without stopping, without looking. So take it like a T-junction style. This is a warning on the left, very clear. So that means when you come to this giveaway, you can go straight without signal, or you can give a short right signal and go straight towards the right, because left is airport entrance. So they only have to come here. Then you're approaching to the mini roundabout. It looks like a big roundabout the way the set level speaks, but it's a mini roundabout. There's a clear sign of blue sign on the left. So go straight to the roundabout and still look anybody coming from the right, but you don't have to go like outer circle, inner circle. Just simply go. See, like the student go very outer and do it, go straight. Because there's no paint in the front of you, then just go straight. So this can be a mistake of the position as well, that if you go too much wider if you don't have to. Now you're approaching to the next roundabout, the large one. That is very important, because right lane is going straight, left lane is going left only. And examiner maybe help you in this roundabout and say, please use right lane to go straight, or left lane is left only, any information. So that's another mistake student did it here. He got confused that which lane to keep it. Then he pick it bit last minute, but he done it on a good time by looking properly. So but got the mistake here. Then he thought it's going to be the third exit on the right, so he was not taking his left turning and going right with the right mirror signal. Then examiner have to say, no, this is not your exit. Now keep moving on your circle, keep using the right signal, keep moving on your circle, and then examiner have to tell him this is your exit now. So then he look properly on the left, signal left, and left on the left. So it's another mistake of awareness and planning, not planning properly where he's going, what he's doing. But just because he managed very nicely, proper mirror checks, proper signal, proper position, without getting any nervousness, and staying in a confidence and do it properly, he managed everything nicely. So but is a proper minor mistake. But if somebody is not skilled enough to handle this situation, then they can get serious and major mistake here. So very careful. You was just coming straight second exit. So but only difference was you are not using the left lane to go straight, you was using the right lane to go straight, because the arrow say use right lane to go straight. And examiner wording was just simply to help you that please use right lane, but I think you think you're going somewhere on the right side, and that's the confusion make you second round on the roundabout. So end of this road, take a left turning, is the national limit. Is a sign on the left say national limit. Is a single carriage, is 60 mph speed road, not 70, because it's single carriage, national limit. Same logic, you're not going to drive 60 here if you cannot drive. So look on the traffic condition, weather condition. If you can't drive, you can't drive. Simple as that. So don't take it as a target, but must drive faster as much you can. Do not drive slow without any reason. And when you get the warning signs and abandoned warning sign, then just go slow with abandoned warnings and drive appropriately according to the road condition and traffic conditions. This road not going to stay 60 all the time. This is the back side of the runway. This is why they call it an airport route. And nice weather, so that's a good sun and clouds. Then you going this road finishing from 60 mile per hour, going back to 30 mile per hour road. Now you're entering 30 mile per hour road. Again, there's a chance the examiner can ask you to do some another moving and stopping, because all the route at the back there is no place you can do moving and stopping. But this street, yes, you can do moving and stopping on this street very easily. When this street will finish, then you will just simply take the left turning at the junction. But very important thing about that turning, that soon after the left turning there is a zebra crossing. So when you turn left, make sure you look for the zebra crossing and then take the nice turning on the left. It's coming up soon, so keep an eye. Meeting traffic is another problem in the street, so very careful for meeting traffic in the street and have good awareness and planning, and do not go close to the parked cars. Keep clearance and hold back in a nice position. Do a nice moving at angle exercises, and don't forget to look before you stop and move. Like now, look mirrors before you stop, hold back in a good position, do not go close to any cars, give them clearance. Now look right shoulder properly and then move the car moving at angle, and then keep the clearance from the doors. And when you're going backward to the left, again look mirrors and move back to the left. When you see another car, do the same job, look right and move right. So you have to prove awareness and planning, clearance, and your proper shoulder check, direction check, mirror checks. So this is the junction I'm talking about. So when you take this left turning, so make sure you must keep yourself aware of the pedestrian crossing on the left. It is a zebra crossing, so you must think of the pedestrian in advance when you turn. There's a proper sign say pedestrian crossing. If you look up on the board on this pole, you see there's a pedestrian crossing sign warning. So that's why there is no excuse that you didn't know about it. So they already gave you the warning. That means you should know all the road sign, all the road marking. You know that triangles are warning signs, so there is a warning. So you can't say, "Oh, I never came in this route." Half of the student always make excuses. "Oh, I never been to this route. That's why I fail. I never been to this route. I failed. I failed because of this, and my instructor never take me there." No, come on. If the signs are there to tell you what to do, then your duty is just to watch and do it. Do not blame anybody. Only blame your eyes and your mind. You are not looking, that's why you fail. So nobody's wrong. So keep your habits, a good awareness and planning to watch all the road sign, all the road marking. They are the one who's talking to you. They are the one who's telling you what to do. Your duty is just to watch it properly and never miss it. That way you will feel that you're not alone on the test. Somebody's there always telling you what to do. Now we can come into this junction. Simply they're going straight ahead, and then you're entering in another country lane, 40 mile per hour speed road. Sometimes the same route, what you're doing it right now, it can be opposite. You maybe come from this side first and then go behind the airport runway and then go backward. Exactly the same route, but just all opposite. It's like a loop. The examiner maybe can use the this country lane first and then go behind the airport and go back, or they can use that one and come back. So they can change around the things. That is not compulsory for them to keep in the same order. Now this side of the route is much better because the road is a bit wider than the previous one. You have good visibilities here, and you got the line in the middle, which means the road is enough for two cars to fit in. So now on this road, keeping 40 miles or 35, 38 is possible. So whenever you get a clearance, you should drive appropriate speed limit on the road. And if you can't, just don't do it. But it is possible on this road than other. Now this is one of the good tests that where you have to deal with awareness and planning. So for example, you got the horse in front of you. The front car tried to overtake the horse, slow and nice, but you done the very good thing, do not overtake the horse near the junction. So holding back behind the horse was your wise decision. So now there's no point to overtake the horse and come in front, so you done the right thing. So well done for that. So we was taking a left turning, horse was going maybe straight, so that was the best thing, holding back and wait for the horse to go straight. So now simple, mirror signal left, and now you're not in the 40-mile speed road anymore, so you're going in 30-mile-per-hour road. You're going to pass the same street you start from. So that is why they can start from there or start from this street. It can be changed. Now this road is a continuous downhill. So make sure do not speed up in this road. That's why you got the speed humps to remind you about your speed. So make sure do not go over the speed limit on this road. It's a continuous downhill until you go back to the same roundabout you start with. When I say it's a 4 exit roundabout near the Horsforth station, you're gonna end up back to the same roundabout. So that means that roundabout is coming twice. So soon you're gonna pass the same street you start from, and you got the warning for double band and you got the warning for downhills. So this left is your street you started with. So that's why they say you can go from here or there, doesn't matter. Now we're approaching to the roundabout. That's the warning for the roundabout. This time they give you the warning very early because you're not gonna get chance to get adjusted with the roundabout. Careful for the zebra crossing on the roundabout. And now this time we are taking the right turn This time we're taking the right turn, third exit. So simple mirror signal right, watch the traffic coming from the right and count it properly. So that's your first exit on the left. Going straight shop side is number 2, and you're going right side 3 o'clock, number 3, mirror signal left, you can leave it. Then you take the first street on the left. So you can take over these broken lines. You can go over the bus stop as well because they're broken lines and there's no bus. Simply do mirror signal left and take the street. And now in this street you have to be careful for your meeting traffic situations. And when you go down the hill, end of the road, you take a right turning. Now you're back again to the same street you start the test from, called Low Lane, and that is 30 mile per hour road. And now it will take you back to the test center. So result is pass. So main thing about the roundabout, that when you miss your turning, and the examiner have to help you a little bit with your exit. So awareness and planning on the roundabout, picking the lane bit last minute on the roundabout, minor. And when you were doing a parallel parking and they help you what move, don't wait for the van, something like that. So that's your minor as well. And there's just few minors about other things, but overall it was very good drive and very confident, and there was very less mistakes, and looks like you driving very good. Observation was very good, control was very good, little bit here and there for safety and rules, but again manageable, minor mistakes which easily can uh, recover or remove from further practice in the future. So that was a very good result and well done for your passing. So this is the Horsforth route number 2, Horsforth test route. So I will try to get different routes and give the numbers like that, so you can practice at least 10 routes easily, and out of 10 routes you maybe get one. But you don't have to remember. I always say everybody try not to remember the route, try to remember the rule and regulation. Rule and regulation is more important than remembering any routes. They are just for your practice to get better and better for your driving. Thank you for watching.